um, shout out to African Americans. It's because of the sacrifices of your forefathers. It's because of the sacrifices of your ancestors that people like us are able to come to this country and thrive and live peacefully. It's because of the sacrifices of the civil rights movement of your ancestors that Indians, Hispanics, Chinese, Asians, and to a large extent, even gay people who claim that being gay is a civil rights issue. It's because of the sacrifices of your ancestors that we are all here. It's because of the affirmative action that your ancestors fought for that all of us are here. Now, if I have not said this before, maybe I've always wanted to say it, but one or two things got in the way. I feel like saying it now because of the I've seen a lot of videos where the DEI thing has been a lot of businesses are removing DEI from the government to private businesses have removed DEI, which provided opportunities for minorities, you know. So, but I'm just making this video to say that those of us who came to this country to go to school, to work, to live happily, even those that came from other places to seek asylum here, is due to the sacrifices that your forefathers made that allows people or allowed people to come in here and claim rights. Okay? I just wanted to say that we are not enemies. I don't think anybody foreigner that comes here thinks that they are better than African Americans. I've seen some who come here and look down on African Americans. I'm not going to mention the races or what region of the world they come from, you know, but for me personally, I've seen it, and I just wanted to say thank you. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted to say. Okay. I think I just wanted to make a short video and recognize that all foreigners who came into this country after the civil rights movement, all of us who came into this country after the civil rights movement, we owe the African Americans gratitude. They and their ancestors or their forefathers, they fought for all this freedom that we enjoy. All of us that came from other parts of the world, that is Africans, Chinese, Indians, Hispanics, and other ethnic minorities who fled their parts wherever they came from. They fled they came in here for asylum, they came here as refugees, they came here to study, to go to school, they came here. All of the freedom that all of us foreigners who came to our USA, we owe gratitude to African Americans. I'm making this video because of the recent removal of DEI from the federal government, from private businesses that have removed DEI, which provided opportunities for somebody from like a nobody to have, you know, opportunities to get a job and then better themselves and their families. So I want to say that. And to some extent, even to a large extent, the gay movement always say that their fight for equality it's a civil right. I've heard it several times. They say it's a civil right. So all of these groups, everybody that came to this country or other people that have a different sexual orientation than the rest of us, all of the freedom to live in this country peacefully as one and equality, all of that was achieved by the sacrifices of African Americans, your ancestors. You know them. Some of them died fighting for this freedom. Some of them were whipped. A lot of them were whipped. A lot of them were bombed. Okay? A lot of them were incarcerated for such a long time. A lot of them, their businesses, their houses were set on fire. Just so that they could get freedom, which all of us enjoy in this country today. So I want to say, I do appreciate that, okay? And I think it's time now that this DEI thing has come. I think all of us in this country who have benefited from African Americans, all of us foreigners, by that I mean Indians, Chinese, Hispanics, even the gay movement and other ethnic minorities that came from the Middle East and other places like that to this country to come and seek for whatever they're coming to seek for. Okay, now is the time for you to speak up in support of the African Americans in this country. I'm just saying it. It's just something I feel like saying. Okay, it is now time to return the favor. Okay, unless you want to ignore the sacrifices that these people made, the sacrifices that made it possible for you to come from different parts of the world to this country. Okay, it's time to speak up. It's time to rise and speak up. Those of you who claim to be, when they talk about black people, you say, oh, include brown people. So now it's black and brown people. So it's time for brown people to speak up now in support of black people in this country. I just feel like saying that because, you know, it has to be done. Thank you, guys.